Hello, last one. So today I'm just going to take you out on a walk I took earlier. So one of the first things I saw was this bird, which was not adequately afraid of humans, but I'm alright with that, because back at home I do this thing with the birds around that know me, where if I mimic their bird calls, they'll speak back to me. But this bird didn't know me, and because it wasn't afraid of humans, it let me do that with it. Not only that though, it let me whistle calls of my own that I just made up on the spot, and it was perfectly alright with me. Not only that, but some birds over in these trees, they heard my calls and they started mimicking my calls back at me, and that has never happened before, so that was really fun. But after a while the birds got tired of me and started flying away, so I just walked around the campus and I found there's not much here, so I just walked east, because I needed something to do. And after a while I found some woods, and I was looking down at the hill and I saw that there was probably going to be a creek at the end of the hill. So I went into the woods, no path or anything, and the creek was rather disappointing. There was no water in it. So I just walked on, and after a while I found a path. And the path was pretty interesting, because you could see where other people had been and what they had done. But score! I found some swags! But yeah, I found this multi-tool on the ground, and then not such of a big of a score. I found this blue piece of plastic. I don't know what this is. Can anybody tell me what this is? Yeah, but moving on, I found this area, and I have no idea what went down here, but if you guys need some smashed sinks or broken bottles or abandoned jars or maybe just a rusty bowl, give me a call. I know where I can hook you up. And after a while, I decided I should probably be getting back, but I didn't know which way to go. I decided to move forward, where I found this cemetery, and I really like walking around cemeteries that I don't know, but its fence was pretty flimsy, and I couldn't climb over it without destroying it, so maybe that's another time for another video. After the cemetery, I was getting a bit disconcerted because the path was getting less traveled. There weren't any footsteps or bike trails anymore, and it was getting a bit overgrown, and I was beginning to wonder, why aren't people taking the path anymore? But everything turned out alright. I decided to turn around eventually, and I walked back the way I came, and I found the way out. And it was around this time that I started wondering, why does the world smell like crepes? Because the entire world smelled like crepes right then. Question time. So you guys, I had to take notes on the questions that I had to answer because I couldn't remember. There was just so many, I mean 3. Okay, so Sully, I don't have a nightstand right now, but as you can see in this picture right here, I have a backpack, a pair of flip-flops, a water bottle, a bag full of toiletries, but the closest thing I have to an actual nightstand would be this vanity. And this is what it looks like when it's clean, and this is what it looks like when it's all the other times of the year. Leon, favorite book, I don't know. I really like Anne of Green Gables, but I usually like more of a plot than that, so that like made me think Book Thief, but that thing will tear your heart out and stomp on it if you let it. So one of the Harry Potters. Don't ask me which one. And Kelly, favorite YouTuber? You guys, of course. But no, that's cheating. I guess I would say Charlie is so cool-like, even though I have no idea what I would do if I actually met him. I would probably just say, hey, you're pretty cool. I guess that's why they call you, Charlie is so cool-like. I love you guys. I'm winning.